The big problem in the West is not enough snow. These NASA photos show how badly the drought is taking a toll. Snowfall in the Sierra Nevada is tiny compared to the same time last year. That snowpack provides much of California's drinking water. And look at this. California suffered more than 400 wildfires in January. Last year, in the same month, there were none.
All right, not a lot of rain or snow on those maps for California, and that is not good, with the state in its worst drought since 1977.
Governor Jerry Brown is trying to make sure residents appreciate just how serious this situation is. He says everyone across the state needs to do their part.
In a normal year, California's Folsom Lake looks like this. But this is what it looks like right now, at dangerously low levels. The Sierra Nevada mountains usually store much of California's drinking water in the form of snow. On the left, last year. On the right, this year, with just 12% of the usual snow. State health officials say 17 communities and water districts, mostly in rural areas, are now within 100 days of running dry. Digging new wells and hauling in water are two ways they will be helped. California Governor Jerry Brown is calling on residents to do whatever it takes to conserve.
Don't flush more than you have to. Don't shower longer than you need to. And turn the water off when you're shaving or brushing your teeth.
Brown declared a drought emergency 2 weeks ago. He's asking Californians to voluntarily use 20% less water, but that could change.
Every day this drought goes on, we're going to have to tighten the screws on what people are doing.
The San Francisco Bay Area has seen less than 10% of the rainfall it ordinarily sees by this point in its rainy season. Forecasters say rain would have to fall heavily every day through May to bring conditions back to normal.
And we are continuing to track a major wildfire this morning in Glendora, California. It is one of several fires across the state this month. But January is supposed to be the rainy season.
The dangerous conditions come from a drought that began more than a decade ago. Forecasters say 2013 was California's driest year on record. CBS This Morning contributor Michio Kaku is a physics professor at the City College of New York. Professor, good morning.
Morning.
So what's causing this drought?
This is the drought from hell. You have to go back to 1849 to find anything as bad as this, the drought of the century.
Yeah.
Now, what's behind it? Think of an 800-pound gorilla sitting on the American West. It's a high-pressure area. As rain clouds come in, they're deflected into Alaska, Canada, and the Midwest. And that's what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, we're laughing because you said it was the drought from hell, but for the people in California, it is living hell for them. I mean, this is a terrible drought for the whole state.
That's right. Reservoirs are down to 30% of normal. We're witnessing a catastrophe in the making. The economies of the West could be a train wreck in slow motion.
Yeah, it's not only the threat of fires, it also affects the livelihood of people who depend on fertile land.
Exactly. We're talking about the potential of maybe water rationing in the future, water wars between consumers, ranchers, and farmers. We're talking about the fact that the migration could actually start to take place in some of these areas as people just throw in the towel and leave.
So is it going to get better? Is this just a bad year?
Well, there is a theory that it's driven by what is called the Pacific Decadal Oscillation, PDO for short. It has a cycle time of 20 to 30 years. The good news is it means it will end.
Really?
The bad news is we don't know when.
Wow. All right, Professor.
That's what makes physics exciting.
Yes. Professor Michio Kaku, good to see you. Thank you so much.